Hey guys, it's Amanda. So I'm going to be doing this tutorial hair and makeup for you guys. And this is for the Selena Gomez Love You Like a Love song. What is it? Music video. And I know she had a ton of looks, but this is a look that when she was kind of on the beach, she had the long hair and the dramatic eyes. I was planning on doing this before, and then I saw a ton of other people making makeup tutorials for it. I'm just like, okay, I guess I'm still gonna do it anyways, because I remember seeing it and I saw all the different makeup looks and I thought they were really pretty, and the hair too, but I think I look funny with the middle part. But you know, just to show you what it's supposed to be, I like it better when it's like, you know, out of your face, but that wasn't how it was in the video. It was like against her face, behind her ears that you just saw. But here is the makeup. Can't really see it very good in this lighting. But yeah, so stay tuned if you want to learn how to get this. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is grab some tape. Yes, tape. And you're just going to take a little piece. And we're going to just put it around, see right there, that straight line. We're going to stick it right there, but instead of going straight onto your face, because that might hurt a little bit when you pull it off. So you're going to put it on your hand first to, you know, kind of make it not as sticky. And then take it off. And then you're just going to, sorry, wrong eye. Put this on the edge of your eye. So first you're gonna take, primer, whatever primer you wanna use. I'm just using the MAC Bare Study Paint Pot, and I'm using it because it's champagne, because it has the champagne color on the lid right there. So I'm just using this to bring out the champagne color. And I'm just going to apply that to my lid. So I'm taking the eyeshadow from MAC in Naked Lunch and on my MAC 239 brush, just a flat shader brush. You're just going to pick up quite a lot of color, because this doesn't, you know, it's not the most pigmented color there. Well, I know mine isn't. And I'm just going to apply this to my lid like so. And the base, the Bare Study Paint Pot, will just help it bring it out and last longer. And I know in her video, I might be repeating this again because I might forget that I say this now and when I film the intro, you know? Okay, well, I know it's like a lot more dramatic than this, like it goes out a little farther and stuff, but this is the more wearable kind. You know, I'm not expecting to see some people wearing this on, you know, an everyday basis, but you know, this is just a more toned down version. You know, we don't need any more dramatic than this. So after that, I'm going to take my Too Faced Natural Eye palette, and I'm taking the color Push Up, which is this color right here, and the color Sexpresso on my MAC 217 brush, just mixing them together. And I'm going to put this into my crease and go pretty far along this tape line and concentrate it right here so it gets a good straight line. And so just mixing those two together and just bringing it in. It goes up pretty high and is pretty thick all the way in while it's going into here. So, you know, just like that. So work in to get pretty dark, but it's not going to be exactly this dark yet. So just wait and just keep, you know, piling it on. You're going to just take the color Sexpresso, and you can find dupes for these, of course, but I'm just showing you the colors that I have, and just work it really, really good on the line right here to really emphasize it and make it darker. Like this, and then start blending it in more just to darken it up, make it more dramatic. And that's okay. Like, see this tape right here, if it gets on it, then oh well, when we take it off, it will stay on the tape and not on your skin. Okay, you know, they don't look exactly the same, but they look close enough, and you get the idea. So now I'm going to just take any highlighting color. You could use whatever you want. I'm using this color from the Kat Von D Ludwig palette, and it's called Tequila, I think. So I'm just going to take that on my brush, just a little bit, and dust it underneath my brow and on my inner corner. Just, you know, really simple. And then I'm going to take the tape off. So you get that really nice line. There's a little bit right there. So look at that straight line. Now we're going to do our eyeliner. And what I'm doing for that is taking, if you have a liquid eyeliner, liquid black eyeliner, then this, you don't have to do this step. But what I'm doing, I mean, you do, but not what I'm doing right now. If that makes sense. So I'm taking my MAC Fix Plus and spraying my MAC 209 SE brush. And dipping it into a black eyeshadow. So right there. This is just from the Kat Von D Ludwig palette. I hope I get enough. And I'm just going to put it on my lower lash line like that and kind of wing it out a little bit right here. And just because right here I made it connect with the wing on the top. But once we do the top, then you'll see how to do that. So I'm just taking this okay, so I can't really talk while I'm doing this, but what I'm just doing is putting it really close to my lash line. You can just use water, by the way, with this. You don't have to use Fix Plus or whatever. You can just use water, but so that's what it looks like on the bottom. And now I'm going to do the same exact thing, but on the top. And I'm going to, oopsies, I'm getting my camera and stuff all the way wet, but I'm just gonna make I'm just gonna make a really thick line on the top because she has quite thick eyeliner. First, I'm just gonna do a straight line and then I'll work on it. So once you have that, you're just going to follow this line from the eyeshadow, but don't go all the way up, obviously. Just go like maybe halfway and draw a line against there, connecting to the bottom line, connecting to the bottom eyeliner. So now you're just going to make that into a wing. So you're going to take the top of that eyeliner and bring it into the middle. I'm using the Dior mascara and I actually forgot to put mascara on the other eye that I just did. That I did before. So I'm going to do it on both eyes. Go down under your lashes, on top and then on, if you know what I mean. I can't really explain it, but yeah. That's it for the eyes. Now for the cheeks and, kind of like the face, if that makes sense. She looked like she had like bronzer on her cheeks and then a bright pink blush over it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. And I'm just going to take my MAC 168 SE brush. And I'm just going to apply this right here. Now that I have like a tan, it's like not as dark on me, so you might have to put a little bit more depending on what your skin looks like. Okay, and then I'm going to take, I already did it on this side, by the way. And then I'm going to take my MAC 116 brush and my MAC Pink Spoon blush, and I'm just going to take that and put that on, I forgot which side I'm supposed to be doing, on your cheeks, over it. So that's the cheeks. And now for the lips, she had like a nude pinkish lip on. So I'm going to take Max Hue lipstick. And I'm just going to apply that to my lips. And then I'm taking the MAC Wonder Woman lip gloss in Emancipation. And I'm just going to apply this right on top of it. I'm only going to put it on my bottom lip because this, it's really You know, if I put it on the top, then I have like too much lip gloss on. I don't know why, but just with this one, that happens. Even with it just on my bottom lip, it is like that too. So that is the final makeup look. It's really pretty. I think it. Oh! Forgot something. Okay, so she had really highlighted cheeks that I saw. So I'm using Benefit High Beam on right there, and I'm going to just blend that in with my finger, because you know you're kind of supposed to. But anyways, just like that. So that is the final makeup look, and yeah. Okay, so now for hair, she had really long hair, so I'm sure that it was extensions. So if you don't have long hair and you have extensions, this is the time to put it in, or whatever. I'm guessing most of you guys don't have extensions because you guys are probably around the same age as me. But just, you know, it doesn't matter. But what she had, her hair was just really straight and parted in the middle. I'm not sure how this is going to look on me because I have a side part. So I guess we're just going to try it out. So just going to brush your hair back. And the straightener that I'm going to be using is the Yeah. So I'm just going to brush it back. And I'm just using my fingers to part it in the middle, not like a comb or anything. And it's going to look really funny because I need to straighten it. But if your hair is like mine and it's the side part, it might look funny when it's in the middle because one side's going to be puffier than the other. Then you're just going to have to straighten it. And so with the straightener, you're just going to straighten your hair normally. But with the bangs, they were like tucked behind her ears. So it was like, okay, this is gonna look really funny because, you know, it's not actually done yet, but it was just kind of like that. So yeah, just gonna straighten your hair normally. Oh, almost forgot. You need heat protectant. So I'm using the KQC Thermal Shine heat protectant and just spraying it through my hair so you don't burn it. And I know people think that I might straighten my hair too much, but actually, like, I straighten it just the right amount until my hair is, you know, straight or straighter than this. So I'm just gonna, you know, straighten normally. And just whoop. Okay, now that my hair is all straightened and it's parted in the middle, then I'm going to take my Paul Mitchell Super Skinny Serum, which just kind of just gets away all the frizziness. So I'm just going to put a little bit into my hand and put it through my hair, or ear. You don't, okay, well, never mind. Then just, you know, put this behind your ear like this. And make sure this hair on top really like covers it, so if you know what I mean, covers it a lot. Like that. And then do the same. There is the hair. Finished hair and makeup. I think I look kind of funny with a middle part, but so I hope you guys enjoyed and thanks for watching. Bye.